Earth.
I think it's stunning because I've been to the Dominican before, but we have to keep going. It just keeps getting better and better. Okay, now you are looking at the Opal Triplet and Garnet ring. And the bracelet, we'll look at that first. So this is your Opal Triplet and Garnet bracelet. Opal Triplet is from Australia?
Yes, that's exactly right. Good for you.
So I think it's so interesting because this opal is a beautiful, would you say kind of like a midnight blue, or it kind of goes from royal blue to cobalt blue? I mean, it's stunning.
Well, what we've done, you still have play of color.
It's changing colors as I move it.
What we've done is, this is called a doublet. For those, I'm sorry, this is a triplet.
A triplet?
What a doublet or a triplet is in opal is they take a smaller sliver of that Australian opal. They put a dark material behind it. Sometimes it's ironstone, sometimes they'll use onyx. And then they cap that with a crystal coat over top of that. So you have 3 layers, that's why they call it a triplet. And the reason they put the black behind it, one of the most expensive gemstones, and actually my favorite single gemstone on planet Earth, if I could only own one gem in my life, it would be a black opal.
Oh, and they're so expensive.
And the reason they're so expensive, and when they occur naturally, see that you look at the body color of an opal, you can either get a white crystal opal, you can get different background colors naturally occurring. But when you get a body color that's black and you see almost like a kaleidoscope of colors like nothing you've seen in your life, one way to achieve that without spending, and I mean thousands of dollars per carat, is to get what we call a doublet or triplet. And the only difference between a doublet and a triplet is the cap of the quartz that's on top.
And look at that. And this is your...
the garnet in between. This is spectacular.
And I like that this is your bolo. I'm gonna scoosh it up so you can, you know, tighten this up or, you know, loosen it up the way you want.
Exactly.
Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of like a line bracelet.
And it will go from a 5 1/4 to a 9 3/4 wrist.
Yes, and it's just pulling this ball down, and you make it for your larger wrist. This is a great gift because you don't have to know someone's size. And it's quite dainty and lovely, delicate. And then you have the ring, which is a little bit more substantial. They really go nicely together, beautiful together.
If I had been able to gather natural lightning ridge black opal with that many stones,
look at how many stones.
you would be talking about north of $1,000.
Really?
And even because this is genuine. Remember, a doublet or triplet is not a treatment. This is what we would call in the trade an assembled stone. You have natural, untreated Australian opal. You have an ironstone behind that to darken the appearance of the crystal color, and then you put a quartz on top of that.
I think this is so pretty. If you could swing it, I'd get 2, and I would double them up. Or you can layer this.
Definitely get the ring. I mean,
you can, with the watch. But oh, this ring, I love it with the garnet. I mean, the fact that this is so similar to black opal, and that's such an expensive look. This is a head turner, and they will ask probably if it's black opal, right?
Oh, no question. And that's a 1410.
And at this price, this ring is $116.99.
Let me tell you why that price...
And it appraises at $360. That's the lowest appraisal.
That price is absolutely stupid, and here's why. And I can say stupid.
Yes, you can.
Because I go all over the world sourcing gems.
Gorgeous.
I've been to the Australian opal mines a number of times. This is, I think it's a 1410. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's a 14 by 10 millimeter in an Australian opal. That by itself, in fact, I have bought opals by themselves at gem shows and paid way more than the price this entire ring is going for. And we don't talk about, did you ever have jewelry made? Like, I'm talking about custom made for you.
Custom made, no, I'm not there yet. A few more raises, Paul. I'll be calling you for your custom. I need you to make me something.
Don't be ashamed. The first piece I had custom made for myself.
That's so pretty.
I went to the gem show in Tucson, which is my favorite gem show on earth. I bought a pair of matching crystal opals from Australia. And I want to say I spent, I don't know, $100+ per stone, okay, just for the stone. Then I sent away to have the cufflinks made.
Oh, wow.
And that was gold back then, but again, back then gold was $400 an ounce. It was like $500 just to have them to take my stones that I already bought to set them.
Wow.
And in silver, you're gonna get the same thing because you got the labor and everything that has to go around, it's gonna be custom made for you. So if I were to supply you the stones of either the bracelet or the ring, and then you had to have it made, I'm pretty darn sure you're gonna spend more than this sale price you're getting on either one of these.
Absolutely. And so basically you're saving so much money with these Opal triplets, 5 flexible payments, $33 to get the bracelet home, $23 to get the ring home. And this is all .925 sterling silver. Gorgeous. I just,